Hey, what's up everyone? This is Adelfo from Zook Fitness, and I will be rolling you all through a back workout. So one of the first exercises we are gonna do is what I like to call the wheelchair deadlifts. This exercise is actually catered more towards the lower level injuries, your T12 like myself. However, we can make some few modifications that can help the higher level folks. And after this set that we run through, I will show you guys a little modification that you guys could probably play around with and see how you feel. So let us go through our first set of the wheelchair deadlifts. Pick up the dumbbells. And as you can see, I'm starting in a bent position. Make sure, your back is not hunched like this, but nice and straight. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, I know some of you guys watching may seem a little challenging. I did say 3 sets of 10. However, if it's your first time attempting these, we can even maybe do, 4 or 6 just to see how you feel. And if you can't hunch all the way or you can't bend all the way down, you could even do baby ones for a little bit until you strengthen in your lower back and you become accustomed to it. And week by week, month by month, you get stronger until you can do a full range of motions of these wheelchair deadlifts. So let's run the second set. If everybody's ready, pick up my dumbbells and then we begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so now I will show you guys while we take our little break in between sets. I'll show you a little modification for you higher level injuries of how we can modify it. So, whatever, you could grab something like a pillow or 2 pillows depending of how much of a barrier you want. Like, I'm using this little foam thing right here. But again, it could be a pillow, some kind of cushion, some foam, any type of solid barrier that gives you a good foundation that you could put right here. Because I know, again, I'm a T12, so it's hard for me to relate. The balance is a little bit off and you can tend to flop forward and it would be hard to come back up. So using a solid barrier that will give you momentum as you touch it and can help you prop back up. So again, you're not going to be going all the way down. However, the barrier is going to help you find that sweet spot to go low and then come back up while still being able to stimulate your lower back. If you need to use lighter weight, you could go for it, or even just use body weight, sort of like this, and then just come up and just do little baby reps until you feel like you can challenge yourself and get rid of this. So, you guys ready for the third one? Okay, so this is the third set of these. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. How'd everybody feel on that one? And before we move on to the next exercise, the reason I enjoy doing these is because I don't know about you guys, but when I first got injured it was very hard for me to pick up things off the floor without having to use objects or use my chair. So for example, if I would drop my keys or something like that on the floor, you know, I would have to use my knees to come down and pick it up. And then as I go up, I would have to use different parts of my chair or my body to come up. However, the more active I became through exercising and just physical activity, and, you know, incorporating exercises like this, let's just say there's something on the floor, I come in and just pick it up. Something like this box right here, this box that I'm dragging right here, it's about 10-15 pounds. Maybe 2 years ago, I wouldn't be able to pick it up without having to really struggle or use objects. However, now just through exercise and, you know, strengthening my back, I can just kind of pick it up like so and just put it on my lap. A bit still challenging, but not as challenging as it was, you know, a few years ago when something like this, I would have to struggle. So it just shows the importance of exercising your back, or training your back, as I should say. So, all right, our next exercise for today will be one-arm cable rows. We're pretty much forward dominant, so now we're doing pulling movements where we're pulling rather than always pushing up. When you do one arm movements, it helps with balance, helps certain imbalances that we have in our body, specifically for being in chairs. So as you can see, I have a pulley cord system tied into the wall here, and then I am using a chair just to stabilize myself and that I can hold on to while I do the row movements. We're gonna do both arms, so we'll start with the left. All right, first one, let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Switch arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, let's take a rest. And as you can see, when I'm doing these movements, as you see, I'm rotation of my wrist, and then I pull back and go to a neutral grip. So as I start, I'm starting at a pronated grip, and as I continue the movement, I'm rotating my wrist into a neutral grip. And again, I do a full stretch to get a full range of motion, and then pull. Stretch, and then pull. Let's do our second one. Start off with the left again. Second set, and let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. One thing that I would recommend if your balance is sturdy is that you unlock your brakes so that you can adjust your distance as you do the exercise, because sometimes if you see it, like my chair swaying back and forth, But again, as I'm doing the exercises, I'm adjusting myself as well to see where I could get a full stretch. Because if you just have your break, then sometimes you need a little bit more tension. So for those that are my T12ers, I recommend that you unlock your breaks so that you can adjust as you do the exercise. So when everybody is ready, let us do our third set. Left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Switch arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And another pointer for you guys, don't just go through the motions. When you're doing the exercise, really get that muscle, that mind to muscle connection. As you can see, every movement I made, I sort of just squeezed and kind of just followed and visualized the feeling of working my lats. So now for our third exercise, these will be lat pull downs using the band. You will definitely be having to engage your core when you do this workout, because you will have to be reaching up, which may be an awkward position for some of you guys. With this one, I have 2 bands anchored to the top of my wall, but you can anchor it at your door or any part where it's high enough where you could do a vertical row motion, kind of like this. Let us start with our first set. So again, let us do 15. We're going to be doing 3 sets of 15, possibly 2 more sets, just to show another variation that we could do with these. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So let's take a quick breather, quick break. One of the benefits of this vertical row, this lat pull down, is to increase the width of our lats. When you're doing a horizontal movement, like we were doing with our previous exercise, the 1-arm cable rows, that is for the thickness of the back. Another set of 15, and let us go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Let's take a quick break. One of the issues we have being in a chair, depending on our balance and what type of chair we have, is tipping back on our chair. So a simple thing you could do is just grab a chair or some type of object that's steady that you can put behind your chair just to hold you, just to give you that sense of security that you won't tip back while performing these. All right, let's start our third set of 15. And remember, full range of motion, nice stretch, and pull all the way down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, so that concludes this exercise. However, I can show you another variation, that maybe two variations at that, with a PVC pipe. All right, so this is another variation we could do, is a PVC pipe. Kind of just put it through the handles, and then again, same motion. We could go with a wider grip or a closer grip, depending where you're comfortable with, depending what you're comfortable with. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So that's one variation. Another variation for here is the same lat pull down, however with an underhand grip, kind of like when you're doing a chin up. As simple as this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And that's it. These are different variations of the lat pull down. Last exercise of the day or night, depending on what time zone you all are in, will be an ab workout. As you can see, we still have our PVC pipe up here from when we are doing our different variations of lat pull downs. What I'm going to do is just grab this PVC pipe with the same underhand grip that I use. And again, I don't want to go right under it, but I want to be slightly away from it to where I could get a good angle to crunch down on it. So with crunches, we'll do 3 sets of 15. And then from here we start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. For those of you that are higher injuries, I would actually recommend that you use a stronger resistance band, because if it's too light, then you're just gonna flop forward and won't be able to come back up. And then once everybody's ready, they've gotten their water break, they've took their rest, let's start our second set. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Let's take a quick break and then we'll finish our last set. Another thing with these is while you're doing your crunch, you want to find that little sweet spot. And again, you just have to play around with your angles, your distance, feel your abs work and really work them. You know, feel the crunch. When you all are ready, let's do our third one. All right. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, that was our last one. I hope everybody enjoyed the exercises. Now that we're concluding our session today, one of the things that I encourage all of you guys to do is engage your core, just so you guys could feel and see how important it is to strengthen that part of our muscle, because it is our foundation as individuals in chairs since we don't have our legs. That's what I encourage you guys to do. Engage before every movement, before every exercise, before every workout. Engage your core. All right, that concludes our session. Great job, everybody. I hope everybody was challenged and had a great workout. And until next time, Adelfo from Zoom Fitness, and I will see you all again.